Yeah, I think we've been preparing for it since fall camp. You know, you're intentional about having maybe periods on certain days during fall camp. We attacked it again during the bye week, and so we had a good base for a foundation for what we've planned on doing, and we've enhanced it obviously since Sunday when we got together and started game planning. You know, they're going to have adjustments. We just have to feel like we have more than just one defense to try to defend them. And they've done a great job of not getting behind the sticks, right, is staying in the flow of what they want their offense to do. So we got to continue to try to create some negative plays. And so there's an aggressiveness that we have to play with in terms of tactically, right? And I'm not just saying the mentality, but also how we call it and some of our design defenses. So it's going to be a little bit of both, right? And try to get them off schedule a little bit, and but also make sure we're sound in what we want.
One area where there's probably more would be opening drives. That's been slow for you guys. I feel like a couple years ago you made starting with a sense of urgency a priority, and over time that kicked in. Is that something you feel like you need to do now, or have you been able to put a finger on why the openers have been not as good?
Yeah, I kind of went back and looked and said, okay, you know, again, I'm a person that I like to evaluate the plays, but I wanted to take a look and say, okay, like what's been the issues? You know, offensively, we've actually done a really good job on our opening drives. I think we're down with 57% scoring drive rate on the first drive, which is like 20th in college football. Offensively, we've done a really good job. And then the 3 punts that we've had on the opening drive has resulted where the offense starts, I think, in the -37 or even farther back. But what we got to do is be better defensively. You know, I think we're 57% in terms of the opposing team's offense scoring, which is, you know, bottom quarter of college football. So we really got to be better there on that first drive. But again, what you're seeing as you go back and evaluate it is a lot of different things on that first drive that you probably haven't seen on film. You know, you got the same thing from Georgia Tech, some different looks, some different personnels that we haven't seen. But the adjustments have been crazy. I think from the second through the fourth quarter, our defense is number one in college football in yards per play. And so it's a credit to the adjustments that they're making. But we got to continue to find ways to be better on that first year. So that's the area of improvement that we can really focus on.